in a high-tech world where people are bombarded with internet, television, billboards, radio ads, there's just so much information. What we've been fascinated to learn through our studies is that one-on-one conversations with trusted people are actually the biggest, most important way to raise awareness and drive action. That's one of the really most important things that we are sort of grabbing onto at our center, is the idea that you need to have these conversations and you need to find the leaders in the community and then get the leaders excited about adaptation, get them to understand the practical actions that can be taken, and then get them to share that with others. Kids have a lot of power. I used to manage an environment and arts camp, also worked in the schools and environment clubs, and those kids are passionate, and those kids have those conversations, and they're trusted by their parents, and they're often relentless as well. So they're really good motivators. So I have a lot of faith in working with children because they are our future, and they are very powerful influencers as well.
I'm grade 7. I'm at Centennial Public School. Parking spaces, people say, are an issue, but I'm thinking that climate is like more of an issue than parking, because cars add to the problem a lot. I'm just hoping it can make it better than it was before. There's just a lot of places in the world that don't have enough nature, and nature is like decreasing, and yeah, we should take it seriously.
It's really incredible. In neighborhoods, you will watch if one person gets excited and rips up their lawn, puts in a native garden or a rain garden, within a few years, you can see the neighbor beside has a rain garden. The person across the street has a rain garden, and there's an evolution. It's because of conversations. It's people talking to people, making decisions, and moving forward. It's one-on-one conversations that make all the difference. One of the things that's most important for me is to work in an area that talks about local, specific, cost-effective changes. Because the worst thing you can do is think about everything and do nothing. What I love to think about is how to make practical changes in an area that makes sense to me and that I'm passionate about. Think about, okay, if there is a big rainstorm, if there's a heat wave, if there is an ice storm, what can I do that's practical at my house to give me peace of mind? What can I do that's cost effective? So it gives peace of mind and it makes me feel like I'm in control. I think one of the toughest things about climate change is you feel like it's outside of your control. It's so big and you start to spin and you feel like you have no control. It's not true. You do have control. Look at the small scale at your home, at your business, at your community. And the lessons that you learn, you can share with other communities and with other people. And that's how the real on-the-ground change happens. One of our main roles at the Intact Center is to learn from what's already going on in communities and to take the best practices and to bring them up to the provincial and national level. You can have a policy at a national level. If it's not rooted in community action and community understanding, it will not do anything. So you have to start from the ground up and get buy-in. For example, we've learned many wonderful things from Waterloo Region. There are a lot of adaptation programs that are on the ground at the community level that also involve partnership with government and not-for-profit groups, and lots of residents and businesses. One thing that really stands out to me is the very pioneering work that was done at City of Kitchener and City of Waterloo, where they implemented the first stormwater credit program in all of Canada. So not only was there a fee to help people understand and businesses understand the impact of the water that's flowing off their properties into rivers, but also to motivate them to take action and to reward them. So practical things like installing rain gardens, rain barrels, managing water on their parking lot in terms of businesses. Those programs are now tried, tested, and working in Waterloo Region, and now they're spreading across Canada. If we don't work together, we can't come up with a concerted plan, and we will not be as effective. So that's why I'm so excited about the Waterloo Region Climate Action Plan, because it takes a very integrated approach and talks about all of society working together, which effectively is the only way that this is going to work. Conversations, what you and I are doing right now.